Growing my natural hair from 2018 till date hasn't been a walk in the park, but I must say it's been a very interesting journey. Through the years, I've been doing a lot of learning, unlearning, and relearning, and through this channel, I've been able to help many sisters achieve their dreams when it comes to natural hair. I share many recipes and routines that have helped me so far, and in this video, I'll be sharing another one. One top secret about natural hair that I'll never stop talking about is consistency. Be consistent with your routines and you will definitely see results. This oil I'll be making in this video is going to help prevent so much hair loss like you can see in this video, and it will also help bring back your edges. Now let's jump right into the video. The first ingredient to be using for this oil is hibiscus leaves. Hibiscus leaves are rich in essential nutrients and vitamins that strengthen hair follicles. They stimulate hair growth and also prevent hair fall. This also acts as natural hair color to mask grays, which is why I use it every wash day to help me get a darker shade of hair. The next ingredient to be adding to this is cloves. Cloves help strengthen the hair. It promotes hair growth by improving blood circulation in the scalp. They contain anti-inflammatory compounds that help control scalp inflammation. And just like hibiscus, cloves prevent premature graying. It improves hair thickness and volume due to its nutrients and antioxidants. The next ingredient for this oil is black cumin seeds. Black cumin seeds help strengthen hair strands. They hydrate the scalp and hair. It also helps in treating scalp wounds. It reduces dandruff and inflammation and also stimulates hair follicles. I'll be adding about 1 tablespoon of this as well. Neem powder naturally conditions the hair. It strengthens the hair roots and also prevents it from getting dull and weak. It helps prevent itchy scalp and it also promotes hair growth. I'll be adding about 1 tablespoon of this as well to make this oil. The next ingredient to be adding is moringa. Moringa nourishes hair follicles, fights dandruff, and also protects the hair from damage. It makes the hair shinier and improves blood circulation around the scalp. So if you've never added moringa to any of your hair treatments, please consider adding moringa as it helps a lot with natural hair. The oils we are going to be using to make this hair growth oil is castor, coconut, and olive oil. And for castor, I'll be adding about 3 half cups of coconut oil to this, and then a bit of olive, and then about 30 ml of castor oil. After adding all these ingredients and oils, I'll go ahead to add more as much as I want. Feel free to add as much oil as you want. So I went ahead to stir this, and I also went ahead to add more coconut oil. The major reason why I use these oils is because they are very beneficial to hair growth, and I'm using more of coconut oil because coconut oil works wonder to the hair. It helps condition the hair and also helps improve hair growth. So if you've not added coconut oil to your routine, please, I think this is a sign for you to add coconut oil to your routine. As you already know, I love to double boil my oil. I'll go ahead to double boil this mixture for about 10 to 15 minutes. That should do, and make sure that your heat is low so that you don't end up with a divided mason jar. I lost my mason jar the last time because the heat was too much, so make sure that you put this on low heat. After 10 to 15 minutes, I brought down my mason jar with my oil inside, of course, and I allowed it to cool down. I left this for extra 2 days so that the nutrients from all the ingredients can be infused into my oil. And I also went ahead to add rosemary because you know how much I love rosemary. So after leaving this for about 48 hours, as you can see, it looks darker than it used to be or than it was, which is to show you that more of the nutrients from my ingredients have penetrated into my oil. The next thing I'll be doing is to get my cheesecloth and also transfer this oil through my cheesecloth into my bowl. I'm using cheesecloth so that, of course, and I'm sure you know why I'm using cheesecloth, so that all these ingredients do not end up in my oil. So after straining this, because I made a lot of oil, I'll be making use of this big applicator bottle. So guys, you know, I've always been saying I need to get funnel. Today was messed up. Today was a sign that I need to get a funnel. Everywhere was messed up. Everything got messed up. In fact, at a point, I had to go behind the camera to transfer this oil into this bottle. This is a sign for me to get a funnel, and I'm definitely going to get a funnel. So after filling my bottle up, this is how it looks like. I also had excess that I had to transfer into another bottle. So guys, yeah, this is how my oil looks like, and then the rest I had to transfer it into this bottle. Now on to the next. We'll be applying this oil to our hair, and as you already know, I love to start from my edges because I'm Oliver Twist and I want more edges every time and every time. Feel free to use this oil for hot oil treatment. Feel free to use it to seal in moisture after doing your LCO. Feel free to also use it for your pre-poo. You can make use of this oil 2 to 3 times a week, and make sure that you massage it in while you are making use of it. Don't just apply the oil on the top of your hair and go to bed. Try and massage it so that it will do its work. So guys, if this is your first time stopping by my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. Like this video if you found this helpful. Yeah, subscribe, like this video, turn on your post notifications so that anytime I post, you are going to be the first natural hair queen to know. Yes, that's me hyping you because you are a queen. Please subscribe to this channel. I put in so much effort to make this hair oil. I put in so much effort to edit, to shoot this video. It's not easy, so please support a sister. So guys, I'm just going to leave you to watch me till the end of this video while I do my application. After applying my oil, of course you already know the next thing is to massage my scalp. Please guys, do not skip this step. Always massage your scalp after applying this treatment. I also went ahead to apply this oil to the ends of my hair because the ends of my hair are the weakest and they need extra care. Like, the care they need is extra. So feel free to clump it with your oil or make use of shea butter. So yeah, I do the extra massage by using my massaging brush to massage my hair from front to back to nape to edges to crown and every part of my hair. So guys, I think I'm talking too much. We have come to the end of this video. Please do not forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, turn on your post notification, and I'm going to see you on my next one. For now guys, bye, and enjoy the music I'm going to be leaving at the background while I massage my scalp.